Kids, hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are and however you are watching us, it is great to be with you today. Isn't that right, dogs? Yes, it is. And today we are continuing to talk about Advent conspiracy, which means we're talking about Christmas way before Christmas. Now, why would we do that? Well, we want to be prepared before the Christmas season starts. We want to have a plan for how to celebrate Christmas because this year we want to do something different. We want to ask the question, how would Jesus want us to celebrate his birthday? Because Christmas is Jesus' birthday, so how would he want us to celebrate it? And here at Kid Crossing TV, we want to learn about Jesus and make some great friends. And every week, I call my friend Wally. But before we do that today, since we are talking about Christmas, we're going to play a little Christmas game called Would You Rather. So stand up. I'm going to put two things on the screen. You walk to whatever side of the room for the one that you want to pick. Make sense? Here we go. Number one. Would you rather visit the North Pole or visit Bethlehem? North Pole, Bethlehem. 10 seconds. Ready? Go! All right, next one. Are you ready? Would you rather eat candy canes or drink hot chocolate? Candy canes, hot chocolate. 10 seconds. Go! Hot chocolate all day on that one. All right, next question. Would you rather have tinsel for hair or fingertips that light up like Christmas lights? Go! Finger lights. I think that's what I would choose. All right, next one. Are you guys ready? Would you rather be home for Christmas with lots of presents or go to Hawaii for Christmas with no presents? Go! Hawaii. That one's easy. All right, next one. Here we go. Ready? Would you rather have a nose like Rudolph or elf ears? Big ears or red nose? Go. All right, last one. Are you ready? Would you rather get a lot of small presents or one big present? I don't mean size, but like, you know what I mean. All right, a bunch of little like presents or one big expensive present? Go. All right, kids. Well, before we call my friend Wally, something happened last week. He ate a crazy cookie or apple or something, and he turned into a kid again. Let's go ahead and call Kid Wally.
Hello, Brandon. Hello, kids.
Kid Wally, hey, what happened? How did you turn into a kid?
I didn't know about eating that cookie that it would turn me into a kid.
What cookie?
The cookie that turned me into a kid. Obviously.
It was a cookie?
I thought it was my favorite meatloaf cookie. Turns out I ate the wrong one.
Yeah, I think either way, that was the wrong cookie. I mean, meatloaf cookie? Yuck! I don't even think the dogs would eat it.
Brandon, last week we talked about how to celebrate Jesus.
That's right. And do you remember what we learned?
To worship fully and spend less.
Exactly right. Kid Wally, do you think it will be easy this year to spend less?
Well, now that I'm a kid, it might be easier for me to spend less.
That's true, you're a kid, which might make it easier to spend less, but how will you feel when your parents spend less? And you might get fewer toys and less expensive presents this year.
Wait, I'm all about celebrating Jesus, but I also want presents.
Well, it is way better if we know why we are spending less.
Why is that?
So that we can give more, because Jesus wants us to give more.
Give more? How do I do that?
Well, there's lots of ways you can give more.
Why do I do that again?
Because people matter. People matter way more than stuff.
True, but maybe. But what about my presents?
Well, you know what, Kid Wally and kids? Maybe this short video will help. Let's go watch a movie about Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Kid Wally, are you starting to understand how this all fits together?
So for Christmas, I need to give more?
Exactly. Finding ways to give to people in need is what Jesus would want us to do.
What do you mean by in need?
Well, giving gifts to everyone is great. We should definitely do that, and it's very important at Christmas. But there are some people who have a lot less. People without food, people without water, people who don't have warm clothes. There's probably even some kids at your school, there's probably some kids at your school that won't be getting any presents, or they won't be getting many presents this year.
So if my family spends less, we can give more?
Exactly, Wally. We don't just spend less. We spend less so that we can give more.
I can get on board with that.
Good, Wally. All right, kids, I hope that all makes sense. How about a recap quiz? Question number 1. Why do we spend less at Christmas? A, so we can spend more at Easter. B, so we can give more. C, so we can buy more nachos for the Super Bowl. D, because Christmas is bad. Answer is B, so we can give more. Question number 2. How did Wally turn into Kid Wally? A, he ate a poisoned apple. B, he ate the wrong meatloaf cookie. C, all meatloaf cookies are wrong. D, what was the question again? The answer is B, he ate the wrong meatloaf cookie. All right, question number 3. At Christmas, we want to spend less so that we can do what? A, eat more meatloaf cookies. B, so we can give more to people in need. C, so we can give more to Brandon. Wait. And then D, so we can give meatloaf cookies to the elderly. No, that would be elder abuse. The answer is B, so we can give more to people in need. Question number 4, true or false? Christmas is mostly about getting presents. False! This year for Christmas, we want to ask, how can we celebrate Christmas like Jesus would want us to? We want to worship fully. We want to spend less so that we can give more. Next week, we've got one more thing. Make sure you come back, either online or in person, to hear about the last part of how we celebrate this Advent conspiracy. See you next week, kids.